The unknown file 005. It started with a strange sound, barely audible, echoing through the walls. My lights began to flicker, pulsing in sync with the distant thuds. I checked my phone, but it showed no service, even though I was in the city. Then the TV turned on by itself, displaying static and flashes of an empty hallway. A dark silhouette moved slowly across the screen, pausing every few seconds. I muted the volume, but I could still hear whispers leaking from the speaker. The walls around me began to breathe, expanding and contracting like lungs. I tried to leave, but the door wouldn't budge, as if held shut from the other side. From behind me, a voice said, "We've been waiting for you to see us." And then everything went silent, except for the heavy breathing behind my ear. I spun around, knocking over my chair in my haste. But there was nothing there, just an open doorway, a TV displaying a snowy static, and a hallway that seemed to go on forever. I cautiously approached the door, each step echoing in the oppressive silence. As I reached out to knock, a low growl reverberated through the room, causing me to jump back. Fear propelled me forward, and I pressed my ear against the cool surface of the door. The growling intensified, and I could feel the vibrations in my bones. It sounded like a monstrous lullaby, ancient and terrifying. I pulled away, my heart pounding in my chest. What was on the other side of that door? What was it waiting for me to do? I took a deep breath, trying to calm my racing pulse. I had to get out of there. I turned to flee, but the door behind me was now a solid wall, blocking my only means of escape. I ran to the window, smashing through it, but as I looked out, I saw not the familiar street, but a dark, swirling void. Desperation clawed at me. I couldn't stay. There was nothing out there but darkness. Yet something compelled me forward, and I stepped into the unknown, the door slamming shut behind me with a finality that echoed in my bones. I found myself in a place where shadows danced in the flickering light of distant stars. A cold wind whipped around me, carrying with it the scent of damp earth and something else, something metallic and strangely familiar. I took a hesitant step forward, then another, and the ground beneath my feet crumbled, giving way to a gaping abyss. I fell, tumbling through a vortex of darkness and despair. And then I hit the ground. I lay there for a moment, stunned, the air knocked out of me. I looked up to see the swirling portal above me, a silent scream caught in my throat. I struggled to my knees, my eyes frantically searching the darkness for an escape. But I was trapped, ensnared in a nightmare from which there seemed to be no awakening.